Following Jesus isn't always easy, but it's not complicated. This is Simple Faith in 5. Each weekday, we take the teachings of Jesus combined with a spiritual discipline and grow our faith in 5-minute moments. Click subscribe to make sure that you don't miss a one. Ever wonder why we need spiritual companions? Think about this. 2 retired nurses in Ohio meet every Wednesday for what they call their faith check-in. They pray, talk about their families, and remind each other of God's goodness. One of them said, "If not for her, I'd lose courage." She reminds me who God says I am. Mary, the mother of Jesus, needed that as well. After hearing from the angel that she was going to be the bearer of the Messiah, she ran straight to Elizabeth. In Luke chapter 1, verses 41 through 42, it shows that Elizabeth, speaking spirit-filled encouragement over her, encouraged her. Even Mary, chosen, visited, favored, needed a friend who saw God's hand on her life. Even though she'd been in the presence of an angel, she needed someone to help her. So let me ask you this. Do you have someone like that? Do you have an Elizabeth in your life? And here's another question. Who do you need to be an Elizabeth to? You see, as we age, friendships can thin out, but spiritual companionship becomes more important, not less. Here's this week's spiritual discipline we're working on. Here's this week's spiritual discipline. We're practicing the prayer of examine, which is basically a moment to pray and examine your day and your life. So here's the prayer I want you to pray tonight. Who encouraged my faith today? Think about who that might be. Maybe it was a podcast. Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was someone in a ride share. Maybe it was somebody you work with. Maybe it was your child. Maybe it was your mother or your father. Who encouraged your faith today? And the second one is, who did you encourage? Who did God nudge for you to encourage, and did you respond? This keeps our hearts open to the people God is using in our story. If we're not careful, we go through every day looking at everyone as to how they can benefit us, and we forget that they're in need as well. Take a moment and recognize your need for spiritual companionship, and be an Elizabeth to somebody, but also be a Mary to somebody. Allow someone else to help you. Lord, thank you for the Elizabeths in our lives. May we be an Elizabeth to someone else tomorrow. Well, that's today's Faith in 5. We'll see you tomorrow. As always, keep it simple.